Hi.
So as you guys can see, we are actually having a special guest today because we are on our title. You can see it's called Galentines, and we're celebrating, I guess, Galentines with the girls. And I have my friend here. Her name is Lydia. Lydia, say hello.
Hello. Hi.
I
um,
failed on my assignment to bring a friend to the podcast.
yes, we're gonna have this all girls out video, but it's okay. Us three are perfect.
So we're going to get started with our Q&As. The very first question is, how did you two meet? Because this is Flora's friend. I can't even remember if we said that. But yeah, how did you guys meet?
To be honest,
That's a good question.
yeah, to be honest, I don't remember how we first met. But like, you know what's crazy? Like, I
No.
feel like I've known you for a very long time. Like, I've known you in elementary
Mm,
school and stuff like that. And like, me and Lydia talked about this before. Like, we would talk about like what teachers we had in elementary school, and we would end up like having like the same teacher or something like that. And we're like, oh,
mm,
so that's how we knew each other. And um, I think were we became like really good friends like in the middle school. Because
mm.
we had like we had science class together, and we had Mr. Green, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, and I think we would always be each other's lab partner and stuff like that. Like we would dissect frogs and the worms and stuff, and I think that's
Mm,
we became good friends. And
mm.
we would have lunch at the same time too, and we would sit in the same
Yeah.
lunch table, and then that would
Mm,
like and I think yeah, so middle school was actually like when we actually became good friends, and then high school came, and then we actually became really good friends when we went to the same.
mm. Yeah,
But
I still remember that day when I brought up that I was going to Lockhaven, and you were like, "Wait a minute, wait, so am I?" And I was like, "What? I didn't even know this."
yeah, it was funny because I didn't think anyone
Mm,
was going, and then we found
yeah.
out you were, and I was.
Mm. Yep.
Cute. So you guys basically grew up together. All right. Flora, you may begin asking your questions.
Right. So Lydia and Mary, have you guys ever celebrated Galentine's, and what did you do?
I have one time, I feel like it was like senior year of high school, maybe. And me, Jess, and Olivia, which you know them, Flora, we went to Olive Garden, and before going there, we bought these little like Galentine's Day napkins. They were like really cute at Target, like in their little like dollar
Oh,
section, and we took them with us, and then we used them like and we took pictures and stuff.
I don't think I've ever celebrated Valentine's Day.
aw.
I mean,
Um,
I was in, the acapella group, and it was all about female empowerment and stuff. So I feel like at some point we probably did have like some kind of party or something to celebrate friendship, but I can't remember.
mhm. Yeah. I celebrated Galentine's. I think the first time I celebrated Galentine's was when we were in Lockhaven and we went out to eat at like a, a restaurant. I forget what kind of restaurant, but it was you, me, and Aaron.
Hmm.
We
Yeah, no.
we ate
Hmm.
we ate at a little restaurant. Um,
Hmm.
and yeah, yeah, it was like a planned out thing, and it was fun. That was like the first time I celebrated Valentine's.
Hmm.
So we all did not have a lot of Valentines.
Yeah, no, but
Well, I'll segue into a Valentine's Day trivia fact. A Valentivia, I think that's what we're calling it.
Yes.
But for Galentine's Day, it was originally The idea came from a Parks and Recreation episode where the main character, Leslie Knope, celebrates female friendship with close friends and coworkers. So I think that's like, I have not seen Parks and Recreation, but I know it became popular in most recent years. So I feel like that is kind of what set off this whole Galentine's thing in recent years, and why, like when we were in high school, it wasn't really a thing.
Yeah.
Your next question, Flora.
Sorry, I'm new to hosting. Next is Mary and Lydia. Have you guys ever had a Valentine, and what did you do? Like, what's your favorite memory and moments?
Well, I have not this year, but in the past years, I feel like one of my favorite memories was Flora. You knew Dre, like you guys were cool, but
Yeah.
he came up till I came in to visit, and he surprised me with this giant stuffed bear, and I was like not expecting it. And I was like, oh my god, like this is so nice. Yeah, and like I feel like that was probably like my favorite like Valentine memory, just like him coming up and bringing that.
Mm-hmm. I was there.
Yeah.
Kind of. I remember in high school, for holidays and stuff, you can send like flowers or whatever to other people, your classmates and stuff. And so, one of my friends, we sent flowers to each other for Valentine's Day, just so because everybody else is getting flowers, and we were like, you know what, we'll send each other flowers.
Yeah. Same. I don't really. Yeah, like only my friends were my Valentines. I really never had a Valentine. But speaking of Valentines, like, do you guys have any plans for this Valentine's, or sit and chill and watch Netflix?
Yeah, my plans are basically like probably just stay in.
COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's unfortunate that Valentine's Day this year and last year were on the weekend. Like this year it's Sunday and last year it was Saturday. So I feel like people who have had Valentine's Day plans, it's all messed up now.
Yeah. Okay. Mary, do you want to do a Valentivia?
Okay. So every year on Valentine's Day, there are about 50 million roses sent and 220,000 marriage proposals made, which kind of seems low if
Wow.
maybe it's just in America. It's probably definitely only in America.
You didn't fact check?
I got this all from one website. How I do it, I just Google like Valentine's Day trivia. And then the first website that pops up, I'm like, all right, getting my facts from there.
That's funny. Okay. Since we did talk about like the flowers in school, sending flowers out and stuff, have you guys ever received like a Valentine's Day card or gift from a secret admirer?
No.
Yeah, so this just made me think of Flora. I don't know if you remember this, but when Chris in 6th grade gave me that rose, and like I don't even know what happened. Like I feel like he like put it in my locker or something, and like somehow the whole entire class knew about it. And then like I don't know if you remember that, but like so then it was like awkward because like everyone knew, but I feel like that was like the most memorable time that has ever happened.
Yeah, I actually kind of remember that. Somehow everyone knew. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was sweet though. Like he's a nice.
I know. That was like when I had a really big crush on him. So I was like, oh my God, like this is so exciting. And then like afterwards it was just kind of like, eh. But,
yeah.
I feel like that's the only time except for like the carnations in school. because like I would always do those. So like, but it was never from like anyone that like liked me. It was just from like my friend group.
Yeah. For me, it wasn't really on Valentine's Day, but I did like have a secret. It wasn't really even a secret admirer. But like he gave his. I don't know if you remember. In middle school when we were having lunch, a guy like gave his friend a note to give to me because he liked me and he wanted to ask me to go to dance with him. His name was Trevor or something. And he gave his friend the note, and his friend came up to us and he like gave.
I feel like kind of, yeah.
Yeah, and he gave us the note and he's like, here's a note, read it for my friend, and he left. And then no, he didn't leave. He was like, here, say yes to my friend. And then his friend came running by and he like pushed his friend out of the way and he's like, that's nothing, bye. And he left with his friend. I don't know if you remember it. I vaguely remember it, but yeah, that was like, I guess, a secret.
Yeah, I like sort of do.
But yeah, that's funny. So speaking of, and now with the whole like secret admirer, do you guys think a romantic gesture is more powerful on Valentine's Day or on another day of the year? Yes or no, and why?
Ooh, I feel like that's a good question. I feel like it's more important other times because I feel like Valentine's Day is like, it's a given. You know what I mean? I feel like if you don't like do some kind of romantic gesture, I feel like that's kind of like you're slacking. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I feel like other time it would be more meaningful, at least to me personally.
I agree. Yeah.
I definitely think it depends on the person. Like, there might be some crazed girl out there who just really loves Valentine's Day. And so every year you've got to step up what you do. But yeah, I mean, I guess the idea behind it being more meaningful any other day of the year is like they go out of their way to do something special for you. And it's not like, oh, I felt like I had to do this because it's Valentine's Day or whatever.
Right. Do you want to do a trivia?
I shall. Finland calls Valentine's Day Friend Day. I thought that was really cute.
Aw. Our question will be, what is your guys' favorite romantic movie or rom-com?
I feel like I don't really have one just because, like, I don't know, romantic comedies, like, I've seen them, you know what I mean? Like 50 First Dates, you know, like stuff like that. But I feel like that's not really like my preferred go-to genre. So I'd probably just say I don't really have a favorite.
Oh, I love rom-coms. They're cheesy and you know they're gonna be bad sometimes.
It's true.
But I've recently watched Happiest Season, I think that's what it's called, with Kristen Stewart. And that would be my favorite right now. I also like Set It Up, which is on Netflix. Old rom-coms are kind of anti-feminist, is that the word? So I'm not a big fan of Titanic's coming to mind, but I'm not thinking Titanic.
Yeah.
Like 16 Candles, 16 Wishes.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. I'm not really a big fan of older rom-coms. Not old, older.
Yeah. Yeah. So mine is actually coming out this weekend. It's To All the Boys I Loved Before.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm only saying that because I can't really think of a lot of romantic movies that I like to watch. Because like Lydia, I don't really watch a lot of romantic movies. Like I watch them and stuff, but I'm into like action movies and stuff like that. So so to all the boys is like something that's coming out this weekend, and it's something new. So I guess it's like my favorite one right now because I've watched.
All the Boys is far superior than The Kissing Booth. I'm gonna put that out there on the internet.
Wait, you're saying like to all the boys is better?
Yes. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, Kissing Booth is so bad. I could talk about that forever. The movie's bad. Anyway,
I've seen clips of the kissing booth, but I've never watched it.
don't watch it.
Yeah, I've never seen the whole thing either.
I purely watched the second Kissing Booth movie just to comment on how bad it was on Twitter.
Wow. Did you want to do another trivia?
YouTube made its debut on Valentine's Day in 2005.
Oh, wow.
So I'm assuming the creator didn't have anything better to do on Valentine's Day in 2005.
That's funny. Okay. While we are talking about like favorite romantic movies and stuff, what is your guys' favorite fictional ship? If you have any.
I feel like when I was younger, I definitely did, but I feel like now, like, I feel like I don't really have any now. Like, I don't know. That part of me is kind of like, I feel like I don't really, not necessarily like, I don't know. Not that I don't like ship people, you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of the stuff I watch is like YouTubers, and that stuff doesn't really like come to mind versus like when I was younger and like obsessed with like boy bands, you know what I mean? And like stuff like that.
What about you, Mary?
See, now I'm thinking about is Twilight because I made a Twilight joke before we recorded. So Bella and Edward are totally ship OTP. The books are better than the movies because the movies make it too dramatic. And like, you know how movies are with books, they're just like, this happens because of this, but then the book actually goes into depth about why they're together. So yeah, I'm just gonna say Bella and Edward.
Okay. I'm gonna be cheesy and say Lana Laura and Peter Kaminsky, but if I were to do like non-real people and like actually do anime, my favorite fictional ship is Kirito and Asuna from Sword Art Online. I don't know if you guys know them, but I'm gonna put it out there. I love anime.
I just feel like Noah Centineo is in way too many movies.
No, I agree. I agree.
Like,
for sure.
For acting like the same person in all of them.
Yeah. No, I agree. I only like him in To All the Boys. Okay, the only reason why I like To All the Boys is just because of Laura Jean, Lana Condor is in it and stuff.
The Asian representation.
Asian represent. But yeah, I've just caught up on To All the Boys that he happens to be in it.
He is a good Peter Krasinski. All right, I have another fact. My last two facts kind of go together, but this is the first part. Valentine's Day celebrations can be traced back to the Roman holiday Lupercalia, which was a festival held to ward off evil spirits, purify the city, and bring upon health and fertility. So, just so everybody knows how much Americans' culture stole from the Romans. Moving on, Flora.
Okay. Let's go with a simple question. What is your favorite flower? If you have
You
any.
said simple. Oh my gosh, that's hard to me. I'm like very much a plant person, so
That's
oh
true.
my god, I don't. Yeah, Flora, you know this. All the seeds I would grow all the time. Oh my gosh.
I'm right.
I don't. That's like so hard. I feel like I know what I don't like. So like I feel like I'd rather get something that's not a rose. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like a rose is like a very like it's like I think they're beautiful, like don't get me wrong, but I feel like that's a very like kind of cliche gift like for a flower. So I'd say maybe like I don't even know. Just yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. My favorite flower. I don't see a lot of people not make fun of me. A lot of people comment because my name is Flora that I should love a lot of flowers because my name is Flora, and I honestly don't have a favorite flower, but I do like orchids and I do like tulips and lilies, but I don't really like have a favorite flower. So it's like a hard question because every single time I like walk up to someone and be like, "Hey, my name is Flora," they'll be like, "Oh, your name is Flora. What's your favorite flower?" And they like associate that. I was like, "No, I don't associate that." But yeah, flowers are pretty. I just favorite flower, but I like orchids and stuff. What about you, Mary?
My favorite flowers are tulips.
Oh,
Just nice and simple. There it is.
it's funny. Um, okay. So this is just like a random question to ask. Because I feel like we're girls and we're hanging out and like you always want to ask like these random questions and stuff. So what is like one risky thing you always wanted to do that's on your bucket list?
Mhm. Um, I feel like me personally, I'm not really like a risk taker. Like I can't even think of like what my list is now. Like I feel like a lot of people like it's like like go skydiving or something, but like heights terrify me. So I feel like I could never do any of that crazy stuff. It would probably just be like something simple.
How about swim down in the ocean?
Mm, I feel like if I would have to say anything, it would just be like traveling because like I haven't really like ever traveled. So like to me, you know what I mean? Like that would be like risky. Like you know what I mean? Like if I went on like a solo trip or something, or like even just like hike. Okay, that's one thing I want to do. Like hiking, like a mountain range or something. Because like I love being outdoors. Like I love hiking. Flora, you know this. I love taking
Yes.
walks. So I feel like me going on like a backpacking trip, like that would be something risky that I would do. Hopefully at one point in my life.
Yes. That really like sums you up. Like you are a very outdoorsy person. Like you love nature and everything. Um,
Yeah.
Mine's is I would say skydiving, but I am with you on the I'm afraid of heights.
Hmm.
um, and then like yeah, I like the whole traveling thing because I've never been outside of the USA. Like I've never flown on a plane and stuff. So like traveling and stuff is a good one. What about you, Mary?
COVID, you guys, COVID.
When it's done.
I was thinking while you guys were talking. I don't really have a fear of heights. It's just a general fear of falling. I guess I have nightmares about. I wouldn't say nightmares. I just have dreams about falling, and then I wake up. Those kind of dreams.
Same.
But I guess in terms of being a risky person, I'm more like thinking about something, like doing something for a long time, and then just one day, like, all right, I'm gonna do it. So I would say more planned, impulsive. That's kind of how I would describe myself. Um, but I just, for the longest time, for whatever reason, I just wanted to get to like the roof of a really tall building and just look out. So if any like hotels in any city wants to hook me up by opening their roof to me, you know, I will gladly just go out there and look for a solid 10 minutes and be good.
That's a good one. You are spontaneous with your decisions and stuff.
It's all right. So the only instance coming to mind is when I shaved the side of my head.
Yes.
That wasn't really spontaneous. Well, I guess it kind of was. I had been thinking about it for the whole week. And then that Saturday, I was like, all right, I'm going to do it today. So I don't know how spontaneous you would say that is, but it was planned beforehand or thought about beforehand.
It's the same with Lydia with your belly piercing and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's all the questions I have. Do you have any other questions you want to ask or talk about?
I have my last trivia, which is my longest one,
Oh gosh.
about the history of Cupid. All right. So Cupid is the Roman god of desire, attraction, and affection. Originally in Greek mythology, he was portrayed as a threatening and handsome heartthrob, but as gender roles changed for the Greeks, he became more linked to his mother, which made him appear younger before the Romans fully made him a child. In the 19th century, Cupid began being linked to Valentine's Day, and greeting card manufacturers started depicting Cupid more cherub or angel-like with wings.
That's an interesting fact.
I also just really enjoy reading about Greek and Roman mythology, so.
I can tell.
All right, so we're doing your little game, Flora, the Would You Rather.
Yes. So I found this like little game that we can play, just to be in the spirit of Galentine's. So it's Valentine's related, and it's a would you rather. So, would you guys rather host a Valentine's Day party or be a guest? I would be a
I
guest.
would be a guest.
Is it like for singles or like?
Anything. I've hosted a Valentine's Day party, and it's just too much.
It is a lot of work to host a party. So probably, yeah, I'd probably just be a guest. That way I can also just leave whenever I wanted to.
That is true. Would you rather eat only food? Would you rather eat food that is red or eat food that is white? Like only have to eat. Say white.
So
Because
let's think of red foods here. There's tomatoes, apples, meat in general before you cook it is red.
I can't think of a lot of red food.
Red bell peppers.
Yeah. Just like, I feel like it's like fruits mainly.
Fruits and veggies.
Yeah, fruits and
Berries. Okay, so white foods. I'm thinking egg whites. That's all I got. Onions.
There's bread. There's
Yeah, I feel like bread. Yeah.
There's white meat. There's a lot of white foods. So I'll go with white.
I guess
Yeah, I'm gonna go with white also.
Okay, so would you rather receive 100 roses or 100 pieces of chocolate?
Oh, chocolate for sure.
Chocolate. I'm not a big chocolate person, but I would rather have 100 pieces of chocolate.
I feel like if it was, because I'm picky with chocolate, I don't like hazelnut
That's
or
true.
like things like that. So I feel like if it was like sea salt caramel chocolate, then the chocolate, like definitely.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather give up all candy for a year or give up all showers for a year?
Candy.
The
Candy.
candy.
I need a shower. Would you have pink hair or purple eyes? I would have purple.
Hmm.
Um, probably the eyes because I feel like the pink would just clash with more clothes.
See, I feel like I might try the pink hair because I feel like, I mean, Flora, you know I had purple in my hair before.
Yes.
So
You
I
look
feel
good.
like, oh, I feel like pink would look cool, like a nice like pastel. Oh, thank you. Like a nice pastel pink. I feel like I would try that.
Yeah. I could totally see you try the pink hair. Okay. Would you rather be able to read people's minds or heal people's bodies? Heal people's bodies.
Read people's minds.
I would do healing.
Yeah,
You guys are gonna
two for
put
one.
the medicine industry out of business. There's gonna be no more hospitals.
Look, I didn't say I would heal people for free.
True.
I mean, like reading people's minds, would you be able to control it so you wouldn't like you would hear people's minds when you want to? It's like,
Yeah, I feel
In
like
the
me
middle of
seeing everyone's
nowhere.
thoughts would just, I feel like that would just, that would drive me crazy. I feel
yeah,
like.
that'd be annoying.
I do live with my little brother, so maybe I'll need to rethink that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Do you celebrate Valentine's Day at home or at a fancy restaurant? At home.
Home.
I think I would say the restaurant. I don't know. I want to like get dressed up and like go out, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Fanciest restaurant I've ever been to is probably Texas Roadhouse.
That is Olive Garden. That's a nice fancy place.
Yeah, I feel like mine is probably like Austin's. Like that's like, you know, only decently, you know, nice.
Yeah, you love Austin.
Oh yeah, I do. Oh my God, I'm craving it. What the heck?
Okay. Next one, it kind of goes into what Mary wanted with the mind reading. So, know what animals think or know what humans are thinking. Animals.
Humans.
I would probably say humans, but only if I could like turn it off, you know.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to like deal with that all the time.
Yeah. The only reason why I say animals, if you have a pet, you can know what your pet wants and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
that's
like,
true.
but what need do you have for it to like hear the robins out the window? Like, I'm
You're
just
right.
talking about the weather and the worms.
You're right. You're right. Okay, humans. Human it is. Okay, would you rather sing in public or dance in public?
Sing. Oh my God.
You would
never
just
dance.
sing.
Public.
I would dance.
Dance.
I would never dance in public.
Mary's a singer.
I'm more of a singer than a dancer. We'll put it that way.
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm not good at dancing, but I love it. It's fun, you know. I would definitely do that in public.
Yes. Okay, would you rather give up chocolate for 6 months or French fries for 6 months? Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I guess I'll go with the chocolate. Can't go without my potatoes.
Yes. Love them fries. Would you rather get an expensive gift or go on vacation?
Depends on the gift.
Like the most expensive gift you ever wanted, whatever that
Well,
is.
like jewelry's expensive, but so's
Like a car.
Yeah.
That's the gift I would want.
That is true.
maybe the expensive gift is like a whole private jet that you can later take vacations on.
You right. That is true. Okay, so we'll say both.
Because I'd rather like go on vacation than get an expensive piece of jewelry. But I'd want the car or the private jet.
True. Okay. Would you guys rather have a secret admirer or be a secret admirer?
So would you rather have a stalker or be a stalker? I guess
I think
be
I'd
a
rather
stalker.
have one.
No. I don't want to know that there's somebody looking at me.
So you want to be a secret admirer? You want to be the stalker?
I'd rather creep on somebody else.
Oh, I think I'd rather be creeped on. I don't know if I could do the creeping, you know.
I don't know what I would be, honestly. I'll be a little bit of both. I don't know. Maybe I'm with Mary, actually. I'll be the person creeping on.
If we're taking away like the stalker part, then I do
No,
enjoy
yeah.
like I enjoy gift giving and like
Yes.
thinking of different ways to give people stuff, affection,
Mm-hmm.
things of joy.
Yeah.
I can't accept presents. I'm too awkward about it.
Okay. Here's an interesting one. Would you rather have flowers for hair or paper hearts for eyelashes?
Flowers for hair.
Flowers
Yeah,
for hair.
flowers.
Yeah. I think the paper would hurt the eyes.
I feel like that'd be like so heavy for you to like just blink with it on.
It's true. Okay, would you rather eat a heart-shaped steak or a bad cake?
Like a steak, if there's nothing wrong with the steak.
See, I don't know because I still don't eat red meat.
Right. Right.
So I gotta
Lydia,
go with the cake.
yeah. Lydia doesn't eat red meat. So so good luck with the bad cake.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you guys rather watch a romantic movie or a funny movie? A funny movie.
I'd rather watch funny.
I guess funny, but you know, rom-com is a category.
That's true. And then the last one is, would you rather go on vacation on the beach or a snowy mountain cabin?
The beach.
I'd say the beach.
Yeah, I say the beach, but I would honestly try the snowy mountain cabin because I've never
Mhm.
on a snowy mountain cabin vacation or anything. So I would actually like to try that out.
Yeah,
So
same here. I've never done that, and I feel like I would love that because I like being in the mountains. I feel like that'd be
Yeah.
awesome to be like in a little cabin, like with your significant other. That'd be cute.
yeah. Okay, and that is it for my would you rather game.
Our last segment kind of thing that we do for our podcast is ask, what is your favorite song at the moment? I don't know if Flora has gotten hers, but Lydia, you can go first. If you have it. If this is on the spot, so we can go first.
Okay. I feel like right now it's probably I don't know if either of you are gonna know this, but I really like G Herbo. He's a rapper. So like right now I would probably say, oh my gosh. Probably Never Cared. by G Herbo. It's like a hype song. Flora knows I like being hype. I like dancing, and I feel like that
Yes.
really gets me like in my hype bag.
Mine's would be Uncover by Zara Larson. I don't know if you guys would know that song. Yeah, that's just a song that like popped out of nowhere, and I was like, "Oh, this is a nice song." So, if you guys like it, comment down below if anyone knows that song.
I did ask on Instagram a few weeks ago, like for people to share their Spotify stuff with me. Flora shared that song, and I was like, "This is why I ask like people what their favorite song is because this is a good song, Flora."
Yeah, I'm so glad you liked it.
But mine is "Driver's License" by Olivia Rodrigo, which is on its 4th week at being Billboard #1 for a debut artist, which is pretty good for, a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I think that is it for this podcast. Thank you, Lydia, for being here with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so
Thank
nice
you
to
for
have
having me. This was fun.
It was nice to meet you. I don't meet people from Flora's life. So this was nice. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And Lydia, do you have anything you'd like to plug? Instagram or Twitter or anything?
I mean, I do have a YouTube page. It's just like my speeches for my speech class. But Lydia Mohn, that's my name. My Instagram is can._.lid. A nickname from like when I knew Flora, from when like we, first became friends. But yeah, that's my socials.
All right, so make sure you guys go follow Lydia. Make sure you like this podcast. Make sure you watch all of our other podcasts.
Yeah.
Let us know what we should talk about next. And if you listen to any of our songs, let us know and then leave your song suggestions. I think that is it. Do you have anything else, Flora?
If you guys are celebrating Galentine's, happy Galentine's. Valentine's with your beloved ones or something. Happy Valentine's Day. And yeah, just know that Valentine's Day isn't only about having a relationship. It's also hanging out with your guy friends or your girlfriends. So make sure y'all take care of yourself as well.
COVID's still out there.
Self-love.
Your fans. All right, bye.
Bye.